So hands-on. Nothing to explain over here. So let's start to our call flow. Okay. This was our call flow, right? So we will start developing from the scratch. You can go in 2x or 2.5x or 3x because it will be little bit slow. Hands-on, account unlock, and password reset project. Okay. So this is next with non-required, required this one and finish. Okay. So speech project is created. Come on. Okay. So first thing first. Okay. Before going ahead, we have to capture the events, right? So what are the events? So events is basically if you go over here, you can see right here or over here. So project events. What are the project events? Project events are like unknowing error, right? So if I go back to my developer guide, okay, so in the page number 734 you can see a few events are defined, right? Error dot runtime. So if you get any runtime error, what we will do, we will add those over here. One is that, another is, let's say, error dot bad fetch. If that page or audio file or something like is not present, then it will those. You can also capture the hang up event and perform any something like what do you say, reporting and all those things. So what we will do first, we will catch those. Okay, what was the event name? Once you add over there, right? So those will come in the drop down. So we have done that, and then add a go to link over here. Okay, and let's put it to something like return. Okay, put a means it's a hang up. Usually, we transfer them to a particular prompt or something like, sorry, we are facing some technical difficulties, but we don't have right now. Right now, I've just assigned to the hang up. Next will be usually what we do is fetch the properties value. So, what are the properties value we have to do? I think we have covered that one in the one of the chapter, right? Uh, so will I put it in? No. Okay. So let's go to Avaya OD training. Yeah, we have this one. So read property. I will just copy paste over here and assign it to this one. Okay. Now what exactly this property is doing? Let's put it to symbolic node, something like that. Yeah. So that it can generate. Even if you copy paste, right? So it will not generate the class file until and unless you save it. Okay, so over here it's asking for. Okay, so if you want more details about this, go to the I think chapter 8 where we have defined all those things. So first of all, where we are creating this, so we will create application.properties, uh, create file over here. Why it's not allowing me to copy file application.pro properties. Okay, so we got the application properties created. Now, what are the web service variables we have? So we will put one for password reset, one for account unlock. Okay, we will go back to our URL. Okay, so this is password reset URL. We'll assign over here and account unlock URL. We will put it over here. Okay, so this step is also done. Close it, save. Okay, so now it's giving me error. So it gives me error about I don't have project variables. Okay, so let's start creating, right? So what we are creating is move to speech project. So it's a password reset ws url. Okay, pass password. Similarly, we required for account unlock ws url. Okay, anything else you require for now? No. So what we will do is password reset web service url and account unlock web service url. Okay, so we got the value, we printed that value, all looks good over here. Okay, so we got the web service url which we will going to use when it is required. Now coming back to the flow, what is the first flow is saying hi, welcome to xyz. You can say this one. So what we will do is break this prompt. Okay, so let me open over here, close these files and paste it over here. Okay, hi, welcome to Avaya tutorial. How may I assist you? Okay, so we will create the first prompt. Let's create the first prompt. Okay, so we will name it welcome. This is PP. Welcome play prompt. Oh, before moving that, usually I add a label. So I add a label over here. So this is account unlock and password reset project, right? Okay, this is just to make it, what do you say, more attractive. Okay, what we need is we need a prompt. Okay, so this is welcome prompt. So we will get initial prompt ini. Okay, so that is there. We will go to phrase, nothing is there, so we will first create a phrase set. This is over, yeah. And phrase set name will be all prompt, something like that. Next and finish. If you have audio directory, you can select over there. We will select the name of the file also. Usually this is where you have the file name already been created, then you can choose that way and select the name based on that. Since we don't have, uh, so I paste it over there. This is done. And now welcome ini, save, close, slave, and all done. Okay, so now it will play welcome to xyz. Now the next is what we have is we have to collect is the user is calling about account unlock or password reset. Now what we will do is we will do prompt and collect, or I'm just thinking, yeah, prompt and collect. We can do actually menu, but let's go with this one. So this is what main menu. This is mn. Okay, we have renamed it and let's put a symbolic node over there. And the name will be welcome to main menu. So this is coming over here. We can see everything in one screen. So this is good. Okay, so main menu. In main menu, what we required first we required is prompt. Okay, so this is main menu underscore ini. Okay, and we need a phrase. So what exactly is the phrase? And this is the phrase. You can say account unlock or press one, or you can say password reset or press 2. Control C. Oh, what is this? Main menu. Main menu underscore ini. So this will create over here new file underscore and main menu underscore retry. Okay. As we required a retry prompt, I already created one. Okay, one over there. Retry will be sorry I didn't get that. So we will add over here. Sorry I didn't get that. So this is done. Prompt will be main menu ini. Okay, so this is done. Now we require a grammar. First we will create uh, let's say speech grammar. Main menu voice, static voice custom, and finish. So what user can say? Account unlock, and we will tag it as true. Oops, no space. Again, user can say account. Let's say account also. We will understand as a is a account unlock. Then again, and another row. It's a unlock. Okay, I think this is sufficient. Now, what user can say again is password reset. Okay, so this will be false. Another user can say password, which is again we will tag to false. And usually user can say I want to do reset or something like that. So that will assign to false. This is done. Voice grammar is created. We will create one more grammar for DTMF. So let's create DTMF grammar. So main menu DTMF. Static voice, no, it's a DTMF required. We can require we can use a built-in since it's one or two option, right? So this will be one and this will be true. Okay, and we required a new prompt which will be global retry. Okay, so all for all it will be the same. We don't have to create each and every one for each and every menus or prompt and collect. So we will assign to main menu retry. Okay, it should be given as different name, but it's okay. For no input and no match, we have given global retry. Okay, right now we have not given how many retries. That will I will cover as a separate topic. Usually you provide go to or next, I think go to. Yeah, threshold. You set the threshold over here. So let's say to retry and then go. So something like that. But I will cover those things in next video topic where we will discuss about how to improve the code which we have written. Okay, so now we have got the user input. So let's say user say I want to do account unlock. Okay, so set user selection. We'll go back to our call flow. This is what also we have designed. So I will go to my project variables. Since we don't have any variable created, I will name it user selection. Why there was a white space? No. So user have selected the options. Now we will assign it. So now what I will do, I will also do a trace. Okay. And users. No. Variable will be main menu and its value. Okay. Now we need the if and else. Okay, and we will use the next over here. Okay, so now what we are checking is equal ignore case. If the value of menu and menu and its value equal to true, we have assigned true to account unlock and false to this one. So what we will do is assign an operation required also over here. Okay, what we will do, assign user selection as AC account unlock, and similarly user selection as password reset. Okay, so far so clear. And we will name the AC, the name of the next node as PR. Okay, so we have completed so far till this point. Now what we have to do is account unlock and password reset. Now what I can do is over here, I can put two or I can put one, right? Now how I can do in single, that I will do. Okay, so we will name it something. What we are doing, see, we are playing the confirmation. So selection confirm underscore pp. So we are just playing out, nothing is there, right? Now what we are playing out, so selection, go to next, selection confirmation underscore ini. Okay, we'll go finish, and what we required is add this prompt. So first of all we have to add this prompt. Okay, sure, I can assist with that, and account unlock is this one. Okay, so we will add first of all this one. We will name it AC underscore conf underscore pp. Oh, sorry, ini. Okay, and we will put as phrase over here. You cannot see, but you can see it's due to less space. And password reset conf ini. Okay, and the value will be this one. You go over here, paste. Sure, I can assist with password reset also. Obviously, I can do that. So let's paste over there. And what is the next prompt? Because since it is coming back to this, I will add this one also. To assist with your details, I require blah 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 blah. Okay then. To assist to assist you with it, I will require few details. Okay, so let's get the details. Uh, what will be the name? Details PP? I'm not sure. Usually when we develop, we have more standard. I'm just going as impromptu level. So that is what came to my mind. Now over here also we have if and else. Okay. So we can leverage this one. So left hand compare equal ignore case with the value AC. If it is account unlock, place this one, otherwise play this one. Okay, so account unlock, then we will play account unlock confirmation message. If it is password reset, then we will play password reset confirmation message, and remove and new one. And at the end we are playing if you want blah blah blah, something like that, right? To assist you, right, so prompt is created. We click on save. Next. Okay, so we have played that prompt. Now we will go to our call flow. This is completed. Now we are going to ask for a date of birth. Okay, now date of birth can be a little bit tricky. For the voice, it's required many grammars to be created because user can say a date in n number of ways, right? So like that can be 18th February 2022, 18 February, only no years and all those things. So we will keep it to now as a DTMF only. In a part of the next coming videos where we are going to enhance this call flow with the not more complex scenarios or how to handle those, right? So those I will explain over there. But anyway, coming over here, what do we name it? DOB menu underscore mn. Okay. So what we need, first of all, we need symbolic node over here to join. Why leave it hanging? So let's do DOB main menu. Okay. So what we required? We required a prompt. So let's create first DOB menu ini. Retry we have already created, so don't worry about that. Double click over here, go to copy text, and we will paste. Remove the what is this? Remove the enter space or whatever. Add new DOB menu ini and paste the prompt over here. Done, saved. Okay, select that prompt DOB ini. Done. Now in the grammar part, right? Since we are going to create only the DTMF, right? I'm going to use the inbuilt one. So, okay, what is that? DOB DTMF. It's a DTMF built in and finish. Now, problem is with date, which format is supported, I don't remember. So I will go with digits, and we know that we required 8 digits, two for date, two for month, and four for year. So what I will do is I will collect all the 4 digits and validate it later on, means outside of over here. Okay, global retry over here also global retry. This is done. Now we will come and store the value. Do you want to store? Yeah, we want to store. Sorry. Set underscore DOB. We need a variable. What's the name of variable we have created? DOB only. DOB will be something like DOB value. So similarly, we also required EMP value, right? EMP ID value. So that is created. Okay, now what we will do is assign a variable. Usually not required, but it's okay. Destination variable will be DOB value. Source value will be source value. Sorry. Source value will be menu and its value. Okay. So now user will enter any number and then we can add a Java node and we can go and ask Google what is that validate date in Java. Okay. And we can do this something like this. Yeah, something like date format. We will check those and if it is in the valid. So again, those I will add later on. So once we collect the DOB, we have to collect the employee ID, right? Uh, so valid format. So, okay, let's do that anyway. So let's bring the Java node. Okay. So we will name it validate dob. Okay, and then it should be going to another node. Veri, Verify dob. Okay, now over here go to edit. Now what we will do, we will open that, oops, fuck, copy and paste it over here. Okay, control shift O. Oopsie, who is handling who? So this is related to date. So versus, I have no idea who belongs to who. Is it in the example? Implement date validator. Date validator is what? No, nothing is given. Okay. Implement expect parse exception. I think this is the one, maybe. Okay. Return true and return false. We will remove that since we don't return anything. Date format. Okay. A date format is what the date format is. So we this date format. Okay. So we have ddmm ddmmy. Okay, so this is a valid date format. We need a date. Now we will get the value of date. So slow. So my session get let's do copy paste. That will be much easier and faster. Okay, and over here it will be, what was the variable name? Dob value, right? Dob value, and it's not a set. We are doing get string value. So we got the get string and we assign to string variable dob. Okay. Now we will parse this one and then we will set two more thing. What happened? Unhandled parse exception. Why? Remove it. Keep it to exception. Okay. So if it is okay, then we will return true. There is no return over here, right? So what we will do is we will set a value. So create another variable, something like dob check, something like that. And what we will do is we will set this value as true, otherwise false. Okay, so if the date is entered is in correct date format, okay, and it's a valid date, so it will be returned as true, otherwise false. Now we will go back over here, and what we will do is we will do if and else, If it is if, then we will check with rather DOB check, right? And if it is true, then we will move to next, which is success. I will not say success. I will say valid. And this one is invalid. Okay, dokie. True. Yep, all done. Now, if it is a valid or if it is a invalid, right? We need a counter. This is getting complicated now. Not complicated, means getting bigger now. DOB counter assigned with value शून्य. So we have assigned शून्य to it, and then what we will do is uh, assign, and not assign, actually increment. There is an increment over here, and DOB counter, and again over here we will add one more if and else. So if less than, so DOB counter value is less than 2, we will continue. Otherwise, it's a retry. Sorry, maximum try. Gotcha. Who is assigned 0 over there and increment? Okay. Yeah, seems to be valid. Flow. Okay, so now if it is a valid, what we have to do? We have to ask another one, right? We have to ask the employee. So that we will do over here. Go down. So we'll ask EMP IT menu. Okay, so that created. Now if it is invalid, what we will do? We will play a prompt. So let it keep up, because that's a loop. It will go. Will not try. And max try, then it will should go directly to uh, before connecting. Please wait while I connecting with the engine, something like that. Okay, so let's have more announcement over here. So first one is this announcement. Sorry, the date entered is okay. Uh, Invalid date. PP. Okay, so let's create that prompt. Invalid INI. Oh, if invalid. So I mistake that one. It should be invalid date or DOB INI. Remove the enter. Sorry, the date entered is not in correct format. And then once we do that, okay, not done yet. Okay. Okay, once is do we play that, we will go back to DOB menu, right? So DOB menu, main menu, and it will go over there. Okay, smoothly connected over there, no worries, and save. Now let's say if it is invalid, right? Okay, so now we have three node, one more symbolic node will be there. So let's arrange it properly. Now if it is valid, then we will go to the next one. So let's connect all three. Okay. Okay, if it is a valid, we will ask the employee ID. Okay. If it is invalid, we will play this prompt, invalidate. Now if it is, what is that? Max try, right? So we will play something like X for PP. Okay. So what we will do, we will create new prompt, X for underscore PP, finish. We will put a phrase, double click, add new, X for underscore INI. And what is the phrase? Please wait while I connect you with an agent. Paste it over here, save, close. Over here, what was that? X4. Save. Okay. Where I was. So yeah, we play the prompt. We play the prompt, and then we go to where we go. We go to hang up. H for hang up. Okay. So this is smooth journey completed. Okay. Now employee, right? So now we want to ask the employee. So we will create first of all prompt. That is a basic step. It will play. What is that? I forgot. Okay. Ask emp id ini ini yeah ini. Okay. And phrase double click and add. Okay. And what we want to play? Please enter six digit. Six digit. Just validating the, it's four digit actually. So we will edit that one. Four, four digit. The web service I've created is actually for four, so that's why. But anyway, that's not a big thing. It's a dummy project for hands-on. Okay, so it will play that one. So now user have asked, we have played the prompt. Now we want to collect the input, right? So we will go to DTMF built-in finish, and we want to collect the digits of maximum and minimum for length. Okay, and then we got the retry, global retry, and global retry. Okay, and yeah, that's all. So we got the employee ID. Then we will set that employee ID and over here. So let's name it set empid p2 connection. We go over here. Okay, why so dirty? Yeah. Now we got the employee ID. We have set it. No, we have not set it. We will set it. So assign a operation that will be assign. Where we have to assign, it will be employee ID value. Destination source will be our employee ID menu and its value. Okay, so we get the value. Now what we have to do is see the call flow. We have assigned valid format anyway that is checked. Now we have to call the web service. Okay, now which web service to call? Okay, so that we have to check because there is a user selection validation we are doing. So let's do that. Connection, check user selection. Okay, and over here, okay, before going there, I have to check what was the value I've assigned. User selection AC and PR. Okay, so we will check if and else. If equal ignore case, user selection is AC, we will go X place, and if it is PR, we will go next phase. Okay, so name it PR and over here AC. Okay, now coming over here, we will add two symbolic node, one which will go to AC's web service and another one will go to PR web service. Okay, so far with me. Okay, so that was simple. And then we will require a web service. Now web service code we have already written. Where we have written in the this program. So this is I think in the video number 8 or 14. Only one we have written. We have to write the other one also. So copy and go to my hands-on. Okay, it needs a data node. Save. So we will name it. What is that? Account. Account unlock. Yeah, account unlock. Web service call. Similarly, we require password reset. WS call. Okay, less for time being. Why I am saying this? Because if I do right click, right, come on, right click and click edit, it will not allow me because code has not generated. The code will generate only when we, for the servlet node, we will attach it to the next node and click save. So now class will be generated. Okay. Okay. So we will go to over here. Okay. Okay. Now we are getting the error because we have not created or we have not copied the lib files. So we required all three copies. Control C, go to WebINF and paste it over there. Right click to the proper project, go to Java build path, add jar, expand, WebINF, lib, and select all the three jar. Click OK, apply, close, and this should resolve your issue. Okay. Now there are many things we have to do now. So first of all, we will get the value of web service. Okay, so remove the set, it will be get. Why we are getting error? Okay, so first of all we will get the web service. What was that? AC web service URL. Oh, this is password reset. Sorry, password reset web service URL. Okay, once we get that, we have to get its string value since it's a string. So string, and what was that? Okay, WS URL equal to, oh, that was not WS. Okay, now we got the WS URL. What is there in the WSL URL? We'll just validate it. Okay, where is the data node? Search for it. Just checking if recording is still going on. So this is the URL till password reset. So question mark and further we required. Okay, so we will put over here and plus and remove this crappy thing. Now also we have to use the DOB and the PA. Okay, what is that? Employee ID which we are getting from there. DOB and EMP ID. So DOB value, I guess. Hmm. And EMP ID value. So we got all three. Let's do for sanity check print also. Okay, so we will print all three. This is URL, assign the web service URL, assign the DOB, assign the employee ID. Okay, now you have over here plus plus and plus. Okay, so it will be DOB over here and employee ID over here. Okay, got the result, got the password, and what is temp password? Okay, so we have not created. So it will generate the temp password. So once I do that, it will set my this thing. And also we have to check if the web service is success or not, right? If there is an exception or something that happens, then we have to handle that. So we will have something called uh, password reset WS result, and similarly account unlock web service result. Oopsie. This I don't like. Where is AC? Let's delete it and then add it. AC underscore, what is that? WS result. Fair? Ah, now I feel good about it. Now what we are saying over here, if it is, we got the password right and we didn't get any exceptions, then we are saying it's successful. So we will do like this. If we got any exception, there may be chances of that. So what we will do is we will print false. Done. Now what we have to do is check this value. Uh, and yeah, okay. So we will check this one. Let's put this one down. And since we are checking for password reset first, we will do the password reset. Okay, so this will go to over here. We'll check password reset, WS result. Okay, PR result check. Okay, now over here we have only one variable. Use that one wisely, which is okay. First of all, ignore. Okay, source will be PR web service result. If it is true, means our web service is success. If it is false, then there is a some error has happened. Excuse me. So this is success and this is failed miserably. Okay. So if it is success, what we have to do? If the was success, then your password has been reset. Okay. Uh, your password has been reset. Your new password is XYZ. We will say please try after some time. Okay. Now coming back to call flow. Success. So it will be a play password. Let's go pp. So what we will do is we will play. We have to first create a prompt. We will name it play password and I copy the file. It will come handy and create the phrase underscore one because we have two sub mark. We will add. Okay, let's add another one underscore two. Okay, so please try after let's say 5 minutes. Okay, paste it over here for one. Your new password is, then it will start play. Okay, so your new password is blah, 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 and then we will play audio variable, right? And that will be temp password, something like that, temporary password. Format will be spelling character because that will be not any valid word. And then iron in one is done too. Please try after 5 minutes. Okay, so that's cute. Why we have error? Okay, so we will save, close. We will go, if you remember this one about play prompts, we have to go and add the standard libraries, right? So if you double click over here, you will see that it is not installed. Click on install, apply and close, and it will download all the audio files, standard audio files, which is provided by Avaya. Now we have played that, and now if it is a failed one, what we are playing? Sorry, we are facing technical difficulties. Please try after one day. Something like that, not one day. Let me transfer your call to agent. Okay, very good boy. So again, exfer prompt cannot be express. We already have exfer prompt, right? I created exfer pp. Oh, but it was not technical. Okay, so exfer no, tech error prompt, right? Yeah. So in case of failure, we will go to there. Now again, we will go over here, create new tech error ini. we will create the phrase. Okay, why I'm creating phrase? Because usually in the project you will have audio files recorded. Otherwise, I can directly use the TTS component over there. Save the prompt, add the prompt, take error, take error, take error is flowing, and after that it will go to hang up. So we already have a hang up, right? Oh, okay. So now what I want to do is add a hang up. So let's drag it down to the bottom. Okay. Why I did that, I will tell you in a second. Because over here we are catching the bad fetch error or runtime error, which is like not as per the plan. And usually, if they are entering something or something has happened, right, while in the middle of the call flow, they should hear that there is some technical difficulties. Due to that, we are going to the agent or taking the abrupt route. Password, and I think there is a we need a goodbye poem. We need a goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So shall I add goodbye over here? Yeah, yeah. Let's add it in the bottom. It's recording, right? Just checking. Is going to untitled. This untitled data. अच्छा. Goodbye. Okay, so we will create prompt. Goodbye. Oh, should be. And let me do something like, okay, since thank you for calling and on to tutorial Avaya. No, what was that? Read the manual. I like that. Why I like that? I will tell you. So let's go over here and click save, and it will be a hang up. Where is hang up? Yeah. Okay. And why I like that is we will go to the prompts or phrases and we will change the main menu. Oh no, main menu, no, welcome prompt. Hi, welcome to Avaya tutorial. Read the manual. Okay, so where we are? Where? Uh, okay, so our password reset is done. Now we will be moving into account unlock. So what I will do is, okay, we have already opened over here. I will just copy and paste the details over there in AC. Click edit. Go to over here and paste. Now a few things we have to change. It will be account unlock URL. No, AU account unlock web service URL. This will remain the same. This will remain the same. We will not get the password. We will get the result. And if result is true, we don't want this one. Now, if result is not equal to null and result is empty, not empty, then it's a true, else it's a false. Or if it is an exception, then it's a false, right? Okie dokie. Yeah, looks good. Just print the value so that if it is not working as expected, we can validate it. So I will add over here the result. Okay. Uh, this is done. Oh no, sorry. We have to save in AC web service result because it's a account logout, not a password result. All okay. Okay. Now all done. Over here we will go and check. Come on, be a little bit pretty. Okay, so what's the name we will dig? Account log, web service, result check. Okay, now we got the account log, and over here we will include Control C, Control V. No, yeah, sorry. I was wondering why it is taking time. And we know that it's a AC based web service result. So if it is true, it is success. It is not, then it is failure. And then we will have its own custom prompt, I guess. Yep, your account unlock will be okay. Very nice. The account has, please try after 5 minutes. Okay, we will play a prompt. uh, Play AC message. Let's go pp. Let's create a prompt. Play AC message and finish. We'll add a phrase. Okay, and what was the message? It's a your account has been blah blah blah, and we will select AC, no, play AC message INI. So that is also done. I'm losing my voice now somehow. It's a long video actually, 1 hour. God bless you. I thought it will take around 15 minutes to develop, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so now once we play that, right, we need this, and then we will play the goodbye message. We have already created the goodbye, so we'll just point to goodbye. That was taken care. Now we already created a technical error prompt, so we will just point to that one also. And I guess that is the last thing we have to do. If there is no more error in the call flow, click on save. There are three more error. Okay, so this is pointing to AC web service call. AC web service call. So that is done. What else? There are a few more. Max try. So this will be Xfer PPP. And what is this? Audio variables cannot be used localized. Hey, wait, I install na? Right click, properties, languages. Oh, it's not installed. Interesting. What happened? Language installed. This is also installed. Okay, seems okay. Why? Why? Why you creating problem? Update context and generate project. Play is invalid can't. What is the error? Okay, so let's, and that should actually kill all those. Yeah, that was like false error it was generating. Does not have enough brain. Okay, I think we can test our application. So let me start the simulator and click on run application. Oh, I have to make sure my web service is running. Go over here, click on right on. Come on. So that is starting and we will wait till it gets started. So Tomcat has started, recording is also there. We will test the application.
Hi, welcome to Avaya tutorial. Read the manual. How may I assist you? You can say account unlock or press 1, or you can say password reset or press 2.
Password reset.
Sure, I can assist with password reset. To assist you with it, I will require few details. Please provide your date of birth in DDMMYYYY format. Please enter your 4-digit employee number. Your password has been reset. Your new password is KIAEM. Please try after 5 minutes. Thank you for calling hands-on tutorial. Read the manual.
Okay, so it worked. Uh, so yeah, so that was the whole tutorial is all about, and hope you like the session. If you have any query or comments or any doubt in any of the building section, just put in the comment. I can create another video on top of that. Thank you. Have a nice day.